Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is Sam and you're watching Sam Reviews. I love DC, but I understand why people are saying that the dceu is very unstructured and it doesn't look like they know what they're doing. There are many movies that the DC has in development, if you know what I mean. These movies include the Flashpoint movie, which is going to try and reboot everything, which is a horrible idea. A Black Adam movie starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, which is just horrible. Even a Nightwing and a Batgirl movie, which doesn't make any sense, seeing that the Robins haven't been even basically introduced to the Batman lore in this dceu. This was a sort of fan edit that someone made from all the rumours that were floating around back when it was made, which looks horrible, but it was sort of true what DC gave us in the end. DC gave us this after we all knew that Justice League was coming out December 2017, which does look incredibly horrible. There is only one movie that is actually coming out when it should be. Some of them are just in the wrong time slot, and others just should not be there. It seems like someone at DC just wrote down what they wanted and thought, hey, this would be cool to put in there. What about this one? And we should have this one as well. Now we know that most of these are not true, because we know that Shazam is coming out after Aquaman, and we're almost 100% sure that Wonder Woman 2 will be out after that. But come on, seriously, a Justice League Dark movie? Just wow. I know I can't change the slate or anything, but I thought it would be fun, and I hope you guys think it would be interesting to watch as well. So, here it is. There are some movies that I would keep, one of them being the Superman movie, or Man of Steel. I really enjoyed it and I don't think they should change it, except for one thing, an end credits scene. It's not going to be very long, but it would just be a ship, would just be a skull ship coming into frame. If you don't know what that means, it's a Brainiac ship, and it'll be setting up for a movie coming soon. The next movie in the timeline would be The Batman. We 100% need a Batman movie. The main villain of the movie would be Deathstroke. And do you remember when Ben Affleck was going to direct the Batman movie and write it? He had this sort of tower thing where he would fight all the villains, and at the top he would have the big boss. The big boss would be Deathstroke, and the tower would be Arkham Asylum, and it would just be going through different villains, which would be a nostalgia trip, seeing that this Batman would be about 3 years or to 5 years into it. I'm not sure if I'd still have Ben Affleck in the role. I'd probably have Jake Gyllenhaal or someone else like that. This movie would probably come out around 2014, and it'll be rated PG-13 or an M. The end credits scene would probably be Batman sitting at the Batcave in front of his computer, and you see a news report of Superman has landed in Metropolis. The other movie that I would keep would be the Wonder Woman movie. I love the Wonder Woman movie. I'm pretty sure everyone loved the Wonder Woman movie, so I'd keep it 100% the same. So after those three movies with slight connections to each other, I would have the DC Trinity movie. The villain of the movie would be Brainiac. Brainiac is a great villain, seeing that he is not too overpowered that it's too hard for Batman, or not too underpowered that you don't need Wonder Woman and Superman. But him being in the new Krypton TV show on Sci-Fi, and him being the main villain in the Injustice 2 game, I think people will know him and he will be a great villain. The end credit scene will be like the scene in Batman vs Superman, where Batman is looking at his computers and he sees a file for the different superheroes, Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman, not Wonder Woman, but he does see Green Lantern. The next movie in this DCEU would be Aquaman. I love Aquaman because Jason Momoa plays him currently, and I believe Jason Momoa has changed the view of him from a man who rides seahorses and talks to fish to a tough and reliable teammate. The main story of this film will be the Throne of Atlantis storyline, where Aquaman is trying to take the throne from his stepbrother, Ocean Master. And the other villain will also be Black Manta, which I would find very interesting. The end credit scene will have Black Manta being taken off in a shipping container and arriving at Belle Reve. The next film will be The Flash. No, it will not be a Flashpoint movie. It will just be The Flash. This movie will not be about the Reverse Flash. This movie will be The Flash versus the Rogues Gallery. The final part of the movie will have Captain Cold going to Belle Reve. The end credit scene will be Wally West getting his speed. I know a lot of people will want a Cyborg movie, but I'm not going to put a Cyborg movie in because Cyborg doesn't really have any good villains and not very many good stories to tell. Instead of a Cyborg movie, we'll have a buddy cop movie, Green Lantern, which has been rumoured for a while. The villains of the film will be the Yellow Lanterns or Sinestro Corps. The end credit scene will have Hal Jordan coming into Earth and Superman seeing him and saying hello. The past 7 movies have all been leading up to this. Justice League versus Darkseid. Thank you so much for watching. So let's just recap. First, we have Superman, then Batman, then Wonder Woman, and then the Trinity movie, and then we'll have the Aquaman movie, then the Flash movie, then the Buddy Cop Green Lantern Corps movie, and then finally Justice League. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this, and I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I really hope that we do not get this list which DC gave us. I know this phase 1 of sorts was not very interesting. No strange movies popping up everywhere, which apparently we'll get with the movies. But I know phase 2 in my list will be a lot more interesting and a lot more different metahumans and humans. If you want to see that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Peace!